Turning now to that special election for city attorney in Chula Vista, there's 3 candidates vying to fill the role. It was initially won by the late Simon Silva. He passed away during the November 22 race. Before his name could be removed from the ballot, he won. Joining us now to talk about his campaign for city attorney is former city attorney Bart Measfield. Thank you so much for being here. You have a lot of experience with the city of Chula Vista. You are an attorney. You did not run against Simon Silva, so why are you running now? I know you're a big supporter, big fan of his.
Yeah, Simone actually was hired by me when I was city attorney in the office, so I saw him come into the office, work his way up to assistant city attorney, and ultimately run for city attorney of Chula Vista. So when he passed away, I was saddened, and I want to, one, respect his legacy and fill out his term and respect the voters that voted for him. 2 other reasons I want to run is because, one, I want to make sure that the office and the government of Chula Vista is transparent and open. I know how to do that using the Brown Act and the Public Records Act, because we need to make sure that the people's interests are represented, not just the political leaders.
Well, you have said that you wanted to restore stability. What exactly do you mean?
Yeah, when Simone left, really the city attorney's office has languished a bit. We need to build that back up to make it efficient, fast, giving legal advice and leadership to the city. I've done that before. I spent 20 years building the office up to really what I thought was a peak machine. I want to get back to that. So I want to get back to the office and build it back up so we can have leadership.
So what are some of the most critical issues that you see in Chula Vista that you would have hands-on with if you were to win?
Sure. Well, one of the big exciting things is that we have a brand new big Gaylord development on our bayfront. It's the biggest hotel construction in the nation right now. I worked literally 20 years. I've been waiting 25 years to see those cranes go up, and I want to make sure that we have effective legal representation for the city to make sure we save taxpayer dollars and that thing gets completed correctly. That's probably one of the biggest things I want to do. And then I want to continue to make sure, using our leadership in the city attorney's office, to make sure that our University City project gets built out and our award-winning residential and commercial projects in the Eastern Territory continue to run smoothly.
Chula Vista has had a lot of headlines surrounding the homeless issue there and issues facing the city. What is your role in that and to protect the city from any potential litigation, things like that?
Yeah, exactly. As you know, the city attorney is a non-policy. We don't make policy. Our job is to provide effective leadership to make sure the policies that are put in place by our legislator and our council and mayor are run efficiently and lawfully. So they need somebody in there that knows how to do that, has the experience and has done it before, and that's why I'm running. And
you have 20 years experience within that building, that office. What do you want people to know about you besides that? You know what?
I have a unique qualification. Very quickly, I actually have a civil engineering undergraduate degree and worked at a city in their public works department. I then went to law school and graduated highest distinctions, magna cum laude. I later went on and got I completed a postgraduate program of instruction at Harvard Law School and actually taught at USD at night as an adjunct professor, all while working on projects within City of Chula Vista. I have the trusted leadership. I have every single past mayor in the last 25 years trusting me and endorsing me. Every single city manager in the last 25 years trusting me and endorsing me. And every city attorney, the people who did the job that I'm going to do again, trusting me and endorsing me. And this is from all sides, Republican and Democrat, business and labor. I think that goes to show the people that actually know me, that worked for me, don't take my word for it, take their word for it. They say I'm the most qualified and trusted candidate.
Well, thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate it and good luck.
Thank you.